good. It's good to want things.
Start with something reminiscent of something we did year one, the first time that we did this panel. I had the Shakespeare Star Wars book, and I chose various scenes from that book. So everything from Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope was written in pure Shakespearean style.
Oh, no.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah, no, except we're not doing Episode 4. I have a scene from Star Wars Episode 1 in Shakespeare.
Yes, totally.
I found him. He time traveled. He's in the parking lot. He's out there with the DeLorean right now.
Well, I'm going to be reading for him since you come here.
He's out there with the DeLorean.
You'll have to join when he comes in.
He will come in.
So, let's see. Part 1.
Oh, son of a.
You have Robbie, Hot God, and Senator.
What?
We are doing the Senate scene
Robbie.
for Episode 1. So this is Padme trying to plead, for not Padme, but Queen Amidala trying to plead with the Senate about
Robbie Padme.
them intervening to help the planet.
Interesting.
That means, oh God, seriously? Queen Amidala.
Yes.
Why do you get to be Queen Amidala?
Because that's the numbers, that's how they go.
All right.
You're going to
I
be
wanna be
reading
the
our
queen.
narration and scene cues. And
Lame.
Paul is going to be reading for a guard and Chancellor Valorum. And of course, we all know that there's a couple other people in this particular scene. That's Anakin Skywalker, Palpatine. Since Rod's not here.
So
Have a
I'm,
seat. That means I get to join in.
okay, so I'm guard and who?
And I get to be evil on both sides. Hey, it works!
Valorum.
Dark Sailor Mercury. Yes.
Are we ready?
Ready.
Enter Anakin Skywalker, a guard, and Rabe, a handmaiden to the Queen.
The boy doth seek to visit Padme here.
Indeed, if 'tis permissible to do so.
Exit guard.
Apologies, but Padme is not here.
Enter Queen Amidala.
Who is't who comes?
Tis Anakin, who would hold one or two brief words with Padme, Highness.
Upon an errand, Padme hath been sent.
I take my leave now to the temple bound, therein my Jedi training to begin. Methinks I never may see her again, and did but wish to say a fond farewell.
Thy message shall we soon relay to her. And hear thou this, by royal wisdom we are certain that her heart doth follow thee.
With gratitude, I thank you, your majesty.
Excellent Anakin and Rabe.
My hope lies past all expectation now. Unto the Senate I am bound at last to plead my case and ask for mercy there.
Well, what?
Yet, amongst the politicians shall I find a kindly voice to answer mine appeal?
Keep going.
Page turn.
Keep going, girlfriend.
The senator, Ian Palpatine, doth thirst to set things right for us, yet hath consumed more than a measure of ambition's drink. Another friend we've none within the hall, where the galactic senate soon shall meet. Thus, if the time hath not supplied a friend, I'll fashion one or two with mine own plea. Mayhap, when they behold the regal tears, their hearts shall open, blocking out their greed. I cannot be a man and threaten them. So shall I with a woman's cunning win. Pray hold me fast, O fate, let me not slip. Support me by your ever-weaving hands.
Preach it, girlfriend.
Enter members of the Galactic Senate, including Senator Palpatine, Chancellor Valorum, Lot Dodd of the Trade Federation, and the Sinister of the Malastare.
The high, exalted, and unquestionable Galactic Senate is now called to order. Let harmony be present as we gather. The chair doth recognize the senior statesman who cometh from Naboo, the sovereign system.
Wise Chancellor Supreme and delegates of this strong Senate, I must make report. A tragedy of vast proportions hath occurred upon our innocent Naboo. Its genesis was in this chamber here, taxation of the trade routes its first cause. The tragedy engulfed our planet in the oppression of the Federation cruel.
These accusations are outrageous words. Unto these statements I object with zeal.
The chair hath not yet seen fit to acknowledge the senator from the Trade Federation.
To speak for our great planet and present our allegations solemn and severe, I introduce the newly minted queen, she of the late election in Naboo, Queen Amidala, who shall prick your ears, and if they be moved, hearts as well.
Oh, honorable representatives of this republic, we do call our home. I speak before you as a broken queen. Well, within your presence, due to dire events that have of late befallen on Naboo, our system hath been senselessly attacked by the droid armies of the Federation. I heartily object.
That is my line!
Yeah, you are not lying.
Stop stepping on my line!
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Her words are but an idle tale, spun out from some outlandish dream or whim. Instead, we recommend a quick commission sent to ascertain the truth about Naboo. The senator of Malastare concurs with what the Federation's delegate doth in this matter recommend and wish. A commission must be sent unto Naboo.
The point is made. Pray, grant me consultation.
Chancellor Valorum leans aside to speak with his advisors.
The perfect part the Chancellor now plays, that I may write the passage I desire. Behold, your majesty, the bureaucrats, a group of thespians who craftily do rule the scene upon their stage of power, their coffers by the Federation filled. They act to bend the Chancellor's own thoughts and sap his strength by softly spoken lines, until the curtain falls and they have won.
The Federation's point has been conceded. Will you, your majesty, defer your motion that we may soon appoint a keen commission which shall investigate your accusations?
Nay, I shall not defer, nor be deterred, nor shall I repeat?
Neither one.
I'm gonna say it one more time so you heard me, okay? Nay, I shall not defer, nor be deterred, nor shall I grant you any deference. I come before you here in urgency, not that we may be turned aside again, but that you may resolve this vile attack upon our sovereignty, even now. Ian here, Ian on the very instant, feet. No more this delay shall I endure. My land did not elect me that I might deliver it to suffering and death, whilst ye in words both weak and impotent discuss the dire invasion in committee. I tell you truly, if inapplicable, incapable, indespicable, I'm gonna add another capable word, this body is of acting for the right. Methinks new leadership is warranted.
The trap is set, and she hath sprung it quite.
I move a somber vote. No confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
The other senators began chanting their approval.
Well done, your majesty. They shall elect another chancellor, a strong one, sure, who shall not let our tragedy endure.
Was it something I said?
The end. Yeah.
Apparently now I have to go back and forth. It looks like I am permanently up here.
That's Queen Latifah, Madame.
So now we're going to change things up a little bit. And for scene 2, They're little Ghostbusters. The old one, not the new one.
Old one.
Old one. I'm gonna go past it here. Let's see.
We came, we saw.
Not but we're not doing that scene.
Oh, well.
No, I said this is right as things are starting to get a little critical, and the Ghostbusters just got pulled out of the jail cell to talk to the mayor. Oh, that's me. So you have.
Number one,
You are the mayor and the police sergeant. So Giles has police commissioner, archbishop, and Dr. Egon Spangler.
Egon.
Chris, you are the mayor's aide, Ray Stantz, fire commissioner, and Winston Zettermore.
I gotta be Ray?
Yep. Paul is going to be Walter Peck. Anybody want to read narration? Want to join us up here for a second? You guys pick.
And the pink.
All right, come on up. You're going to read our narration while I am going to be reading for Dr. Peter Venkman.
Wunderbar.
We're going to get the friendly up here.
It's okay that we're like scrunched over here.
Well, I'm all the way at the end.
On the table.
We're all
Trying
ready?
to push me off the stage.
Inside Mayor's office.
I got a city blowing up, and you guys are not giving me any answers.
All right, we're blocking the bridges, the roads. I mean,
The Ghostbusters are here, Mr. Mayor?
The Ghostbusters? All right, the Ghostbusters. Hey, where's this Peck?
I am Walter Peck, sir, and I'm prepared to make a full report. These men are consummate snowball artists. They use sensitive nerve gases to induce hallucinations. People think they're seeing ghosts, and they call these bozos, who conveniently show up to deal with the problem with a fake electronic light show.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut down by Dickless over here.
They caused an explosion.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no debt.
Peck lunges at Peter. Police try to break up the fight.
Break it up! Break it up!
Well, I mean, that's what I heard at least.
This is City Hall. Now what am I gonna do here, John? No, oh, sorry. Now what am I gonna do here, John? What is this?
All I know is that there was no light show we saw this morning, and I seen every kind of combustion known to man, but this beats the hell out of me.
the walls in the 53rd precinct were bleeding. How do you explain that?
Archbishop entering.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, Your Eminence?
How are you, Lenny?
Kisses Archbishop's ring.
You're looking good, Mike.
Gives Archbishop a friendly slap.
We're in a real fix here. What do you think I should do?
Lenny, officially, the church will not take any position on the religious implications of these phenomena. Personally, Lenny, I think it's a sign from God, but don't quote me on that.
I think that's a smart move, Mike. But I'm not gonna call a press conference and tell everyone to start praying.
I'm Winston Zettermore, Your Honor. Look, I've only been with the company for a couple of weeks, but I gotta tell you, these things are real. Since I joined these men, I've seen shit that'll turn you white. Honky?
But you can believe Mr. Pecker.
My name is Peck.
Or you can accept the fact that this city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportions.
What do you mean, biblical?
What he means is like Old Testament biblical shit, Mr. Mayor, like real wrath of God type of stuff. Fire and brimstone coming down from the sky, rivers and seas spoiling, you know.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Enough! I get the point. What if you're wrong?
jail peacefully, quietly, we'll enjoy it. But if I'm right, and we can't stop this thing, Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters.
Mayor smiles. Archbishop nods. Heck, with all the wind sucked out of his sails.
I don't believe you're seriously considering listening to these men.
Peter smiles a smug smile.
Get Pecker out of here.
Peter waving.
I'll fix you, Benjamin. I'm gonna fix you.
I'm gonna send you a nice fruit basket. I'm gonna miss him.
All right, all right.
You got work to do. Now what do you need from me?
And
Scene.
ready to find yourself back up here.
Stay warmed up.
Or somebody else, but it's up to them.
You got that going for us, you know?
Alright,
Waiting by the phone.
Waiting by the phone.
this is the fun part. See, I have
Some Indian, some Kentucky bluegrass.
Alright. This is where we turn it all over to you guys. I need a number 1 through 10.
4.
Anybody else?
8.
Huh? 2. That's 2 words.
Number 3.
I got 2 over there.
Chocolate babies.
I think I heard 2 more than once, so.
4. 3.
No, we're doing 2. I know exactly which one It's a fun scene. Because we're going to change movies again. We're going over to Guardians of the Galaxy. This is 1% of a plan. This is everybody's in the Milano talking, trying to figure out what they're going to do.
What is this one, what?
Guardians of the Galaxy. 1%
I was
of the plan.
in that.
All right.
I played Chris Pratt.
Gamora.
Yeah. You get to be Groot.
I want to be Groot.
Star-Lord.
Hell yeah.
All right, this originally did not have a number 5 because when this was done, we had 6 people the year that this particular scene was originally read, so I only have 5 parts, so I had to cut 1 number. So I had a number 6, well, can't do that. So, Paul is going to be reading for Rocket. I get Drax.
I am Groot. Oh, I'm not. I want to be on Switch. Come here.
You have to give Groot a different name every time.
I like Baby Groot.
I am Groot.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yes.
So, on board the Milano after Peters explained his plan to the group.
You call that figured it out? We're gonna rob the guys who just beat us senseless.
Oh, you want to talk about senseless? How about trying to save us by blowing us up?
We were only gonna blow you up if you didn't turn you over.
Oh, and how on earth were you going to turn us over when you only gave them a count of 5?
Well, we didn't have time to work out the minutia of the plan. This is what we get for acting altruistically.
I am Groot.
Oh, they are ungrateful.
What's important now is we get the Ravagers' army to help us save Xander.
So we can give the stone to Yondu, who's just gonna sell somebody even worse?
We'll figure that part out later.
We have to stop Ronan.
How?
I have a plan.
You got a plan?
Yes.
First of all, you're copying me from what I said when I had a plan.
No, I'm not. People say that all the time. It's not that unique to say a thing.
Well, secondly, I don't even believe you have a plan.
I have part of a plan.
No.
What percentage of a plan do you have?
You don't get to ask questions after the nonsense you pulled on Nowhere.
I just saved Quill.
We've already established that you destroying that ship I'm on is not saving me.
When did we establish this?
Like 3 seconds ago.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking of something else.
She's right. You don't get an opinion. What percentage?
I don't know, like 12%.
12%?
That's a fake laugh.
It's real.
Totally fake.
This is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
It's barely a concept.
You're taking their side?
I am Groot.
So what? It's better than 11%? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Thank you, Groot. Thank you. See, Groot's the only one of us who even has a clue.
Peter turns to see Groot starting to chew on a leaf protruding from his shoulder. Peter shakes his head and Rocket chuckles.
Guys, come on. Yondu is going to be here in 2 seconds. He expects to hear this big plan of ours, and I need your help. I look around at us, and you know what I see? Losers. I mean, like, folks who have lost stuff, and we have, man, we have, all of us, our homes, our families, normal lives, and usually life takes more than it gives, but not today. Today, it's giving us something. It has given us a chance.
To do what?
To give a shit for once, not run away. For one, I'm not going to stand by and watch Ronan wipe out billions of innocent lives.
But Quill, stopping Ronan, it's impossible. You're asking us to die.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Quill, I have lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies. I will be grateful to die among my friends.
You are an honorable man, Quill. I'll fight beside you. And in the end, see my wife and daughter again.
I am Groot.
Oh, what the hell? I don't get that long a lifespan anyway. Now I'm standing. Y'all happy? We're all standing up now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Yeah. We could have totally been those guys.
I think it was luck that Chewie and I found the Falcon. If we can find it in our scanners, the First Order is not far behind. Want to get BB-8 to the Resistance? Maz Kanata is our best bet.
We can trust her, right?
Relax, kid. She's run this watering hole for 1,000 years. Maz is a bit of an acquired taste, so let me do the talking. Whatever you do, don't stare.
At what?
Any of it.
Door opens. Music, madness, and interior of Maz's castle, main room, day. We enter the loud, crowded mess of a hall, pushing past a room full of rough and odd aliens and humans who gamble, drink, scheme, negotiate, argue, until we end up on the back of a tiny 1,000-year-old, 4-foot-tall alien who suddenly starts, as if sensing something. The alien turns to us. She's female, wearing large adjustable goggles. This is Maz Kanata.
Han Solo.
Oh boy.
Everyone turns to look, and it's all quiet in here.
Hey, Maz.
The noise returns. Maz walks to them, pushes someone away.
Where's my boyfriend?
Chew is working on the Falcon.
I like that Wookiee. I assume you need something desperately? Let's get to it.
Maz walks off, gesturing for them to follow. Finn and Rey are confused. Han indicates for them to follow. They do, passing the enormous Grungar who sits with the vixen Basine Natal, who watches them suspiciously. A small droid, GA-97, turns its head to see BB-8 following Rey across the room. GA-97, now animated, makes a small transmitting sound, which is subtitled.
Alert the Resistance. Their missing droid is here.
And we cut to, in a dark alcove moments later, Bazine enters a shadowy space, stealthily makes a call in a communicator. Clearly, Bazine is a spy.
Inform the First Order. I found the droid.
Meanwhile, exterior Starkiller Base, day. A massive Star Destroyer hovers over the hacked ice planet. The interior Star Destroyer, Kylo Ren's chambers, dark space. Kylo Ren, close to camera, addresses someone, off camera, who we do not see.
Forgive me, I feel it again. The pull to the light. Supreme Leader senses it. Show me again the power of the darkness, and I will let nothing stand in our way. Show me, grandfather, and I will finish what you started.
As his emotion builds, he stands and heads off. We follow him, pivoting to reveal who he was talking to. The burnt, ashen, ghostly, deformed mask of Darth Vader. Cut to interior Maz's castle table. Day. Maz is putting together some food, as she says.
A map to Skywalker himself? Well, you're right back in the mess.
Maz, I need you to get this droid to Leia.
No. You've been running way too long from this fight for too long. Han Yeki Nagawada. Go home.
Leia doesn't want to see me.
Please, we came here for your help.
What fight?
The only fight against the dark side. Through the ages, I've seen an evil take many forms. The Sith, the Empire. Today it is the First Order. Their shadow is spreading across the galaxy. We must face them. Fight them. All of us.
There is no fight against the First Order. No way we can win. Look around. There's no chance we haven't even been recognized already. I bet you the First Order is on their way right now.
Finn stops, seeing Maz adjusting her goggles, scrutinizing him. Her eyes get huge.
What's this? What are you doing?
Maz adjusts the goggles again. Her eyes get impossibly bigger. She grunts recognition. She hoists herself on the tabletop, knocking over food and plates, crawling towards Finn.
Solo, what is she doing?
I don't know, but it ain't good.
If you live long enough, you'll see the same eyes in different people. I'm looking at the eyes of a man who wants to run.
You don't know a thing about me. Where I'm from, what I've seen. You don't know the First Order like I do. They'll slaughter us. We all need to run.
Rei is stunned. Maz, not so much. She crawls back to her chair. She points to some pirates in the corner.
You see these two? They'll trade work for a transporter to the Outer Rim. There you can disappear.
Finn sees them, considers.
Finn,
come with me.
What about BB-8? We're not done yet. We have to get him back to your base.
I can't.
Finn stands to leave. He offers the gun back to Han.
Keep it, kid.
Finn heads off. Rei gets up to follow. Maz dials her lenses back to normal and turns to Han.
Who's the girl?
We follow Finn, who has arrived at the table with the alien smugglers.
I was told you could get me to the Outer Rim.
Rei barges into the conversation, interrupting. Rei.
It's MNS. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Rei
Sorry.
skipped a page.
Oh, what are you doing?
Finn gets up to talk to her.
Don't leave without me.
Embarrassed, Finn moves her away.
You can't just go. I won't let you.
I'm not who you think I am.
Finn, what are you talking about?
I'm not resistance. I'm not a hero. I'm a stormtrooper. Like all of them, I was taken from a family I'll never know and raised to do one thing. But my first battle, I made a choice. I wasn't going to kill for them. So I ran right into you. And you looked at me like no one ever had. I was ashamed of what I was. But I'm done with the First Order. I'm never going back. Rei, come with me. Don't go. Take care of yourself, please.
Rei looks at him, crushed. With quiet resignation, Rei watches Finn return to the aliens. And all three head off. He gets to the front door and walks through it. Rei is heartsick, but she turns as she hears the sound of a young girl in anguish crying. She follows the sound into the castle, turning so she can't see that Finn has looked back at her one last time. Interior of Maz's castle, basement corridor, day. Rei steps down into the basement corridor. BB-8 follows her, walking carefully and confused. She's not sure why she's down here. She can hear the echoing sounds of a young girl crying. She heads down the hall, to the very end where there's a door. It's almost as if a soulful vibration draws her closer. She looks at the door lock, and the door opens. Hesitantly, Rei enters.
Ray!
Oh, yeah.
applause again.